90% of older adults who suffer from insomnia are not losing sleep because of their age, but because of a very small habit they unknowingly repeat every night. You heard that right. Most chronic sleep problems in older adults do not come from aging, and they do not come from illness either. They come from a common mistake that happens over and over again, night after night. It seems harmless, but silently damages both your sleep quality and your overall health. In today's video, I am going to reveal exactly what that common mistake is, the one that traps 90% of older adults in a cycle of poor sleep. And more importantly, I will show you how to fix it quickly, easily, right at home, without any medication, and without spending a single dollar. You will also come to understand why the things you once thought were normal might actually be the hidden reasons behind your restless nights. And you will be equipped with the most effective strategies, from evening routines, eating habits, to scientifically proven mental relaxation techniques, to help you step by step reclaim deep, natural, and truly restorative sleep. If that is what you are looking for, deep sleep without tossing and turning, without waking up in the middle of the night and rising each morning feeling fresh and energized, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button now so you do not miss any more valuable content like this. And before we dive into the main content, leave a comment below with a positive affirmation, a commitment to yourself. For example, I deserve peaceful sleep every night, or I am healing my body and mind more and more each day. Whatever it is that you believe in and truly want. Now, let's get right to the point. What is the small, seemingly harmless habit that is silently robbing you of precious sleep every night? The answer lies in something that appears completely innocent, using electronic devices like phones, tablets, or watching TV right before bedtime. For many people, especially older adults, scrolling through their phone for a bit before bed, checking a few messages or finishing up an episode of their favorite show has become a regular part of the evening routine. At first glance, this seems perfectly normal, maybe even relaxing. But in reality, this is one of the most common causes of sleep disturbances in older adults today. From a biological standpoint, the human body has a very sophisticated internal clock that helps regulate when you should be awake and when you should wind down for rest. A key part of that system is a hormone called melatonin, a sleep hormone that your brain starts producing when it senses that the light around you is fading in the evening. Melatonin helps your body relax and get ready for deep sleep. But here's the problem. The blue light emitted by phone, TV, and computer screens can severely suppress your melatonin production. Just 1 hour of exposure to this blue light before bed can trick your brain into thinking it is still daytime. This delays your sleepiness, makes it harder to fall asleep, and even if you do sleep, the quality of that sleep is significantly worse. And it does not stop there. Reliable statistics show that up to 90% of older adults today use electronic devices right before bed, which is why insomnia is becoming more widespread and persistent. Sleep gets fragmented. You wake up in the middle of the night. You get up early, feeling drained. And it can all trace back to this one habit. But that is not the only factor. There are also a number of other influences quietly affecting the sleep of older adults, things that many people overlook. First is the natural biological change that happens with age. As we get older, our ability to produce melatonin, the hormone that acts like a switch telling the body to prepare for sleep, drops significantly. This means it takes longer to feel sleepy, and even when sleep comes, it is often shallow, easily interrupted, and lacks the full recovery cycles we had when we were younger. Not only that, but the body's natural circadian rhythm, the internal clock, also shifts with age. Older adults tend to feel sleepy earlier in the evening, but wake up much earlier in the morning. This cycle does not align well with most people's daily schedules, leading to poor or insufficient sleep. In addition, daily habits can also play a major role. Taking overly long naps during the day, not getting enough physical activity, Not spending time in the morning sunlight and having an inconsistent diet, especially eating dinner too late or consuming too much sugar and caffeine, can all contribute to poor sleep. In fact, just drinking tea or coffee after 3:00 p.m. can make it harder for your brain to relax and enter a restful state at night. Last but certainly not least are the psychological factors. Many older adults struggle with anxiety, loneliness, and even depression, quiet yet persistent emotional challenges. When the mind is unsettled, sleep cannot be peaceful. A sense of loss of control, racing thoughts, memories from the past, or worries about health. All of these can silently sabotage your rest every single night. After understanding the root causes of insomnia, the most important question now is, how do we actually fix it? And right now, I'm going to share with you some of the most effective and easy to apply solutions. 1. Establish a bedtime routine. One of the most impactful changes you can make starting today is turning off all electronic devices at least 1 hour before going to bed. It may sound simple, but it can make a huge difference. When the blue light from screens no longer reaches your eyes, your brain is released from the brakes, allowing melatonin, the hormone that promotes sleep, to be naturally produced again. Disconnecting from your phone, computer, or TV in the evening also helps you avoid stimulating or stressful content, which are the enemies of peaceful sleep. Instead, dedicate the time before bed to relaxing and gentle activities. You could read a few pages from a book, preferably a physical one instead of a screen, since the light from paper does not interfere with melatonin production. Or more simply, play some soft music at a low volume to calm your mind, ease anxiety, and create a sense of safety. In addition, meditation or deep breathing for just a few minutes is also a fantastic option. Many studies have shown that meditation helps reduce the activity of the sympathetic nervous system, the part responsible for stress responses, while increasing the activity of the parasympathetic nervous system, helping your body transition more smoothly into a restful state. 2. Improve your sleep environment. Beyond evening habits, another key factor that plays a vital role in your sleep quality is your sleep environment. You could follow every relaxing ritual, but if your bedroom is not supportive, your sleep may still be shallow or frequently disrupted. To start, make sure your bedroom is quiet, dark, and cool. These 3 basic conditions have a major impact on your brain's ability to enter deep sleep. The ideal temperature for sleep is usually around 64 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 18 to 20 degrees Celsius. When your body senses coolness, it transitions more easily into a natural resting state. On the other hand, if your bedroom is too hot or too cold, you are more likely to wake up in the middle of the night or sleep restlessly. Light is another element that must be tightly controlled. Even a small amount of light, from street lamps shining through the window or LED lights on electronics, can reduce your sleep quality. That is why using blackout curtains is a very effective solution. Thick curtains completely block outside light, creating a perfectly dark space that promotes melatonin production. If you live in a noisy area or are easily awakened by small sounds, a white noise machine or natural sound apps can also be helpful tools. Steady and gentle sounds, like falling rain, ocean waves, or a fan can mask sudden noises, helping you stay in deep, uninterrupted sleep. 3. Maintain a healthy lifestyle. A crucial part of improving sleep, especially for older adults, is maintaining a healthy and consistent lifestyle each day. Sleep does not exist in isolation. It reflects your circadian rhythm, physical condition, and mental state. So to sleep well, you need to care for your body, both during sleep and throughout the day. First, regular exercise is one of the most natural and effective ways to improve sleep quality. When you move your body, you burn energy, regulate hormones, and promote relaxation by the end of the day. However, it is important not to work out too close to bedtime, especially high-intensity exercises like running HIIT or weightlifting. These types of exercise can trigger the release of cortisol, the alertness hormone, which keeps you awake rather than sleepy. The best time to work out is in the morning or afternoon, at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. Alongside exercise, your diet directly affects your sleep. Having a heavy dinner with lots of fat, sugar, or spicy food can make your digestive system work overtime at night, making it harder for your body to unwind and rest. In addition, caffeine and alcohol are two very sneaky sleep disruptors. Caffeine, found in coffee, tea, chocolate, and many soft drinks, can stay in your system for up to 6 hours after consumption, making it harder to fall asleep or causing restless sleep. And alcohol, while it may help you feel drowsy at first, actually reduces deep sleep quality and makes you more likely to wake up during the night. 4. Use sleep-supporting foods or herbs. In addition to creating a consistent bedtime routine and maintaining a healthy lifestyle, one gentle yet highly effective method to improve sleep is using foods and herbs that support sleep. This is especially ideal for older adults because it is safe, natural, and easy to include in everyday life, as long as it is done properly. One of the simplest ways to relax your mind and prepare for sleep is drinking herbal tea in the evening. Many caffeine-free teas help calm the nervous system, slow the heart rate, and promote sleepiness. Among these, chamomile tea is the most well-known and has been backed by many studies for its sleep-enhancing effects. The active compound apigenin in chamomile binds to GABA receptors in the brain, a mechanism similar to mild sedatives, helping to ease anxiety and support natural sleep. Valerian root tea has also been used for centuries in traditional European medicine to improve sleep. This root helps relax muscles, reduce nervous tension, and make it easier to enter deeper sleep. Lavender tea, with its distinctive aroma, not only helps calm the mind, but also supports mild to moderate insomnia, especially when combined with aromatherapy or gentle massage. Beyond herbal teas, adding foods rich in natural melatonin can also be a powerful sleep aid. Tart cherries, for example, are a great natural source of melatonin and antioxidants that help reduce inflammation, support brain health, and enhance sleep. Bananas are rich in potassium and magnesium, which help relax muscles, and they also support serotonin production, the precursor to melatonin. Oats and almonds are also excellent choices for a bedtime snack, as they provide slow-digesting carbohydrates and the amino acid tryptophan, both of which promote relaxation and sleep. However, when improving sleep through food, one important note is to avoid using sleep supplements or over-the-counter melatonin pills randomly. Many supplements on the market today contain high doses of synthetic melatonin or ingredients that could negatively interact with medications commonly used by older adults. Therefore, before taking any sleep supplements, you should consult with a doctor or a nutrition expert to ensure they are suitable for your health condition. 5. Take a warm bath or soak your feet before bed. On the journey to reclaiming deep and natural sleep, there is one incredibly simple method that is often overlooked: taking a warm bath or soaking your feet before bedtime. More than just a basic hygiene practice, proper exposure to warm water in the evening can have a profound effect on your nervous system, calming the mind and signaling your body that it is time to rest. Physiologically, when you bathe in warm water, around 98 to 102 degrees Fahrenheit, or 37 to 39 degrees Celsius, the blood vessels under your skin expand, improving circulation and encouraging a gentle drop in core body temperature after bathing. This slight temperature drop is a crucial biological signal that tells the brain it is nighttime and time to enter a restful state. Ideally, you should bathe about 1 to 2 hours before bed. The water should be warm, but not too hot to avoid raising your heart rate. You can also add a few drops of natural essential oils like lavender or peppermint to the bath for enhanced relaxation. At the same time, dim the bathroom lights or use soft yellow lighting to support melatonin production and prepare your body for sleep. If evening bathing is not convenient, a great alternative is foot soaking. The feet contain hundreds of nerve endings connected to the entire body. When you soak your feet in warm water, blood vessels expand, muscles relax, and the day's tension gradually melts away. Prepare a basin of warm water around 104 degrees Fahrenheit or about 40 degrees Celsius, deep enough to cover your ankles, and add 1 to 2 tablespoons of Epsom salt, a mineral salt rich in magnesium that soothes the nervous system, reduces aches, and boosts your mood. Soak your feet for about 15 to 20 minutes while gently massaging the soles, dimming the lights, and perhaps playing soft music, or simply sitting still and focusing on your breath. It will be a perfect moment for your body to fully let go. 6. Healing sounds. In a world that is increasingly noisy and stressful, intentionally embracing healing sounds is a gentle yet powerful way to guide your brain into a deeply relaxed state, making it much easier to drift into natural, peaceful sleep. One of the most accessible and popular methods is using nature sounds, such as the gentle trickle of a stream, the soft tapping of rain on the roof, or the rhythmic waves lapping against the shore. These sounds are not only soothing, but they also act as a layer of sound masking, helping to block out unexpected noises from the environment, like traffic, neighbors, or animals. More importantly, natural sounds help trigger a sense of safety and calmness in the brain, 2 essential ingredients for your body to fully relax and rest. If you want to go a bit further in optimizing your sleep, consider trying brainwave music, especially binaural beats. This is a special type of sound created from a frequency difference between your 2 ears, which encourages your brain to sync up with a targeted brainwave state. When you use theta frequencies around 4 to 8 Hz or delta frequencies below 4 Hz, which are naturally present during deep sleep, your brain can be gently guided into a deeper state of relaxation, similar to meditation or the REM stage of sleep. The best part is, you do not need to understand all the science behind it. Just put on a pair of stereo headphones and listen for 15 to 30 minutes before bed to start feeling the difference. You can easily find these healing soundtracks on platforms like YouTube, Spotify, or apps specifically made for meditation and sleep. What matters is that you create a quiet space, turn off distracting devices, and make this listening time part of your nightly relaxation ritual. Even though insomnia happens at night, its consequences can last all day, and in some cases can seriously affect long-term health. So what exactly is happening inside your body? First, we need to talk about the physical impact. Sleep is when your body regulates blood pressure, maintains a steady heart rhythm, and repairs cells. When you do not get enough sleep, this process gets disrupted, which increases your risk for cardiovascular diseases, high blood pressure, and type 2 diabetes. Without proper rest, your body acts as though it is under constant stress, causing your organs to work less efficiently and weakening your immune system. This makes you more vulnerable to illness and slows down your recovery. Second, insomnia deeply affects mental health. While you sleep, your brain processes memories, organizes information, and stabilizes emotions. When you are sleep deprived, memory worsens, focus decreases, and older adults become more susceptible to anxiety, stress, or depression. These negative emotions not only make sleep harder, but also affect one's outlook on life and relationships with others. Even more concerning, chronic sleep deprivation has been closely linked to the development of neurodegenerative diseases such as dementia and Alzheimer's. Third, one of the clearest signs of long-term sleep loss is the overall drop in daily quality of life. Older adults who lack sleep often feel sluggish, less alert, and lose interest in normal daily activities. They tend to withdraw, limit social interaction, and feel disconnected from their family and friends, which only deepens the cycle of loneliness and sleep disturbance. Sleep is not a luxury. It is a basic human need and the foundation for a healthy body, a clear mind, and a fulfilling life at any age. As you have seen, even one small habit can disrupt your entire biological system and set off a chain of physical, emotional, and social consequences. But here is the good news. Once you understand the cause, you can absolutely change it. From adjusting your evening routines, improving your sleep environment, using natural remedies like herbal teas or healing sounds, to simply turning off your phone an hour earlier, all of these can make a big difference. If you are on a journey to reclaim restful, restorative sleep, start today. And before we wrap up this video, leave a positive comment as a personal commitment such as I am healing my sleep more and more each day. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss more meaningful content like this in the future. Together, we are building a community of older adults who are healthier, sharper, and happier every single day.